What's going on, everybody? Dottz Gaming here, and today I have one more fun tier list for you guys. And in this tier list, we are going to be going over the Shadowlands Covenant armor sets, which ones I think look the coolest and which ones I think don't. Unfortunately, I'm playing a druid this expansion, and in my opinion, the leather is significantly lacking. I think in this expansion, literally every other armor weight actually looks pretty good, and I do feel like leather got the shit end of the stick. But I'm just gonna go over my opinion on the different armor sets and which ones I think look the coolest and which ones I think don't. And let me know though down below, guys, which one of these armor sets you like the most. Which one's your favorite? What covenant are you going to be playing in Shadowlands? Are you choosing just simply based off of the cosmetics? Are you choosing based off of performance? Let's, get a conversation going in those comments. So the first one we are going to kick it off with, I actually have other pages up so that we can, show the armor a little bit bigger than these little tiny pictures at the bottom here. The first one that we have is Kyrian. So the Kyrian armor, this is the cloth appearance. I'm just going to show it to you guys really quick so it's nice and big here. This is the Kyrian cloth appearance. We got the leather appearance. I really don't like this like weird, awkward circle behind their backs. I think it looks kind of weird. The mail actually came out pretty solid. And the plate. So in terms of Kyrian, like I said, I really do not like these weird ass circles on their back. I think the Kyrian mail looks really, really solid. Not my favorite. There are definitely armor sets that I like more, but I think I'll probably give it a solid A. I think they look really, really good. I don't, however, like the leather or the cloth. I think the leather and the cloth look like pretty blech. Like, I'm just not the biggest fan of them. And then the plate, I'm going to have to give, like, in the middle. The plate looks good, even though it's got the weird circle thing on the back. It's the rest of the armor is more redeeming than the leather and the cloth. But the reason I'm ranking the mail as A is because it doesn't have that thing. I don't know why. I just don't like... I don't like when I play my character. I don't like having these, like, big, heavy, like, just things on their back. I like the back of my whatever armor set I'm wearing to just be, like, a little more kind of plain and straightforward. So I'm just not really a huge fan of the big disc, but the color scheme of these armor sets definitely goes with the entirety of the Bastion color scheme. So the armor sets overall look pretty decent, but of these, I think mail is by far my favorite. The next one we are going to go into is Necrolord. Oh, Necrolord is very hit and miss. Very, very, very hit and miss for me. I'm gonna just try to zoom in a little bit more here. This is before it got smaller. I absolutely love the plate and the mail. I think the plate and the mail look super, super cool. Like, I would absolutely wear these as transmog on my characters. I'm gonna probably rank the mail a little bit above the Bastion, and then I think the plate's gonna be an S for me. The plate looks super, super badass. But oh my god, the leather armor looks terrible. It just looks like you're wearing, like, skin. Like, you have, like, an arm hanging off your right shoulder. Like, that's just an arm. Like, I hate this. This looks awful. So for me, it's a D, dude. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me? I feel like I've had... When I've talked to people about the Maldraxx's leather armor, it is either, bro, it looks so cool. What are you talking about? Or, no, that looks gross and disgusting. I am in camp, it looks gross and disgusting, but I'm interested what you guys think about it. Let me know. But yeah, I hate this. So for me, it's one of my least favorite armor sets that's being developed. The cloth looks okay. I would like the cloth more if it didn't have these, like, little arms. These two, you see where my cursor is over here? Like, these, like, little things kind of jutting off the back randomly. Like, that kind of ruins it a little bit for me. But it's not bad. I do like it. It's decent. So for me, I think it's gonna probably be a high C. I like it more than the Bastion ones, but I don't like it. I don't think I like it more than the plate. So I'm gonna have to give it a solid high C. For Night Fae, this is what they look like. This is the Night Fae cloth. The leather, again, leather just super lackluster. The mail looks badass. And then I really, really like the plate. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I think after actually taking a look at this, I think I like the mail more. I know typically mail is, I see a lot of mail users always complain about their transmog, but one thing that Shadowlands has done is given people a lot of really, really good options. So the Night Fae I like overall. I definitely like the plate and the mail, once again, the best. For me, actually, I'm really surprised. I think for me personally, I think that the mail is an S, man. I think the mail looks really, really cool. The plate, I would give it an A, a little bit higher than the Kyrian mail, but I like the Necrolord mail more. So for me, it's going to be a high A. In terms of the cloth and the leather, I don't know. I'm a little back and forth on these. They're okay. They're not like amazing. I find the helmet on the cloth a little obnoxious. I kind of wish the thing on the leather was positioned a little bit lower. It's not bad, but it's just plain. I don't know. It's just a little plain for me. So I think I'm going to probably rank... I think I like the leather, though, a little bit more than the cloth. I don't know. The cloth helmet on this is not really doing it for me. I don't like wearing antlers generally when if I play a character, like having like big antlers like that, like it's just not something I like. So I'm probably going to have to go with high B for the Night Fae leather. And then the cloth, I'm probably going to stick on C with Maldrax. I'm not the biggest fan of the cloth. Finally, we have Venthyr. Venthyr, man, on the other hand, looks really good all around. Venthyr cloth, Venthyr leather, Venthyr mail. Actually, probably this one I like the least. And finally, the Venthyr plate. They did a really good job of the Venthyr gear, man. I absolutely love it. It's a shame that I want to play Maldraxxus on my druid just because of performance reasons, because I actually, of all the leather, I think this is my favorite. So starting with the leather, I think I'm gonna put the leather for Venthyr at a low B. It's not my favorite of all these armor sets. Actually, I think I like it more a little bit than Kyrian mail. It's not my favorite of the armor sets available, but I think it does look really, really good. Venthyr mail, probably going... It's okay. The helmet is kind of where I'm a little lost. I'm not a big fan of the helmet. The rest of the armor looks pretty good, but... maybe it's because it's on a night elf. Maybe it'll look better on a different race, but it's definitely not my favorite. I'm going to give it probably the highest B slot. It's decent. It's solid, but it's not my favorite. Venthyr cloth, S tier. This is probably one of my favorite sets that's coming out of this. Like when I saw the different covenants and I saw this cloth, like it was one of the first ones that drew my eye. It looks awesome. It looks fantastic. I actually think I'm gonna probably do this if we rank them. Like, oh, this is hard. These S tier ones are all really, really close for me. And then finally, Venthyr plate. This looks really, really cool, man. I like the gargoyles on the shoulders. Really, really cool. I think it probably, for me, Venthyr plate's gonna be the lowest S. It's really badass. But yo, actually, you know what? Do I like it more than Maldraxxus mail? I think I do. I think I do. So for that reason, we're gonna give it. What do I like it more than Maldraxxus plate though? Oof, that's a close one, boys. I don't know. I think a low S is actually appropriate because I really, really do like it, but I think I like it less than Maldraxxus plate, but more than Maldraxxus mail. So to round it out, my S tier appearances are Night Fae mail, Venthyr cloth, Maldraxxus plate, and Venthyr plate. My A tier is going to be Maldraxxus mail, Night Fae plate, Venthyr, I think this is leather, and then Bastion / Kyrian. I keep saying Bastion. Mail. B tier is going to be the Venthyr mail. We also have Night Fae leather and Kyrian plate. For C tier, we have Maldraxxus cloth, Night Fae cloth, Kyrian leather, and Kyrian cloth. with the only D one, because this is awful, being Maldraxxus leather. I think the biggest surprise for me was the Kyrian, was the Night Fae mail. I didn't realize I liked it as much as I did. I actually think I like the this is better. The Night Fae mail I like a lot more than I expected to. It was a set that I actually didn't even really look at very much until today when I'm making this list, but I think it looks really, really good. It's a shame that playing a druid, I will get access to none of my favorite outfits. Because like Venthyr, man, like the Venthyr leather looks pretty sick, but I don't know. This screams like rogue DH to me. And plus I'm going to be playing Maldraxxus anyway, because I think the skill is really, really cool, but that's all right. It is what it is. But that is my armor tier list, guys. Those are my favorites. I want to know, like I said, from you though, what are your favorite armor sets coming with the new Covenant in Shadowlands? Let me know in those comments below. And if you guys did like this video, if you like these fun tier lists that I did this week, please smack a like on it. And if you guys want to keep up to date with the World of Warcraft, holy crap, World of Warcraft content I'm going to be putting on my channel, please hit that sub button as well as hit the bell to keep notifications on. So thank you all so much for stopping by today. I very much appreciate it. As always, I'm Dottz Gaming, and I'll see you all in the next one.